Hey there, boss lady. Are you showing signs of being a six-figure content creator? And even if you're not at the six-figure mark yet, you are a content creator. And don't let anybody tell you different. There are more ways to prove you are a content creator than the number of subscribers or followers you have, or where you live, or what you drive. That will come in time, but only if you keep going. There are 5 signs of a potential six-figure creator, and you can apply these signs from where you are right now in your creator journey. So what are those 5 signs, Angela? Well, first, I need you to commit to the 5 signs that I'm going to share today that needs to show up for you to hit six-figure success as a content creator. You got this because you got me. So take out your favorite pen and planner or notes app to take notes, and we'll dive right in with the first sign. You ready? Sign number 1, have a clear brand identity that attracts the right audience. Most people think a brand just consists of colors of their company, the logo of their company, the tagline, the messaging, the t-shirt. You got to get the t-shirt, right? And all of that is true. But there is one part of your brand identity that needs to be clear and authentic. And it won't even come from just you, honey. It's going to come from your audience. Here's what I mean by that. I want your brand to be so very clear that what you're known for doing is ringing in the communities. It's ringing in the audiences. It's ringing in the world. And you're not the only one that's saying what you do. Yes, sharing what you're known for in your videos and your podcast and your social media posts, in your blog, in your newsletter, in your emails, all that is great. You should be sharing what you do. But a true, clear, and authentic brand identity that really counts is when other people, your audience, your community says these things about you. That's where you want to get. Now, when it comes to brand identity from this perspective, the message people talk about is the transformation that they experienced when they connected with your brand, or when they connect with your brand. They're talking about their newfound way of life, their newfound transformation. And when you are included in the conversation that they're having, that is the kind of clear, authentic brand identity that you want. Remember, your brand is not just your logo and the colors. It's more about what your audience says about you. And the best way to establish that level of brand identity is to lock down sign number 2 that I'll share with you right now. Sign number 2. Consistently create valuable content. In a bit, I'll share the sign number 4 that's going to get you to your 6 figures much faster. But for now, sign number 2 is what you need for sign number 4 to actually work. Now, sign number 2 is consistent, valuable content. Without consistent, valuable content, you really won't have the inventory, the equity, the stock to cash in on. And there is a specific way to actually create that consistent, valuable content. And here's how. So I want you to answer 2 questions for me. And question number 1 is, who do you help? And question number 2 is, what do you help them do? Every time you create content for your community, for your followers, for your audience, always lean on those 2 questions. If you start your content with who you help and what you help them do, your content will always be consistent. And it will always be valuable to your audience, to your followers, right? So when creating the content for whoever needs your help and for whatever you help them do, I want you to cover 3 specific areas. In other words, answer these 3 things. How can I help them solve a problem? How can I help them achieve a goal? How can I guide them to their happy place? You stick with that, I promise you, the content that you create from this space that I just shared is a sign that you are so on your way to six figures, because it's going to always be consistent. It's going to always be valuable, because it's going to always speak to the people who actually need you to help them do what you say you can help them do. And that leads me straight to the third sign of a potential six-figure creator. Sign number 3. You are building a strong community of followers. Once you have a clear brand identity and you are consistently creating rich, valuable content for your audience, people in your audience will grow to become followers. And that's what you want. You want a strong community of followers, because once you build this community, followers will grow in stages. What I mean by that is people who follow you to connect with your content that are in your audience, they will eventually grow to become customers. And I call them customer followers. And then they will grow from customer followers to loyalist followers. A loyalist follower is a person who not just buys from you, they shout to the world, "This chick is legit," meaning me, because they are so happy with the transformation they received. They are telling others. That is a strong community of followers, whether it be a general follower who's just following your content, a customer follower, someone who purchases from you, or a loyalist. A strong community of followers is a clear sign you're well on your way to six figures. 6 figures. Now I'm pulling up to the last sign, sign 5, in just a bit. And it is just so obvious. It's the one sign that we take for granted. And when we overlook it, it's really obvious that it's missing. But let's go to sign number 4. It's the sign that's going to get you to your 6 figures so much faster. Sign number 4. Sign number 4 is a good sign because it means you have a strategic 6-figure business system. The system is the solution. Having a strategic system for a profitable business is what's going to bring in the money, honey. And this strategic system I'm referring to should be precise and it should be absolute. It's something that you set up one time and then all you do is just rinse and repeat to make the money. In the 15 years I've been in business, there's one thread that I've learned over and over again, boss lady. And the fact of the matter is this, you might want to highlight this in your notes. And that is, the system is the solution. And if you don't have one, then that may be very well a sign that you're not set up for a 6-figure success journey. I want you to click the link in the description to request more info about how to put a system in place. I promise you, once you get the steps and put it in place, you're gonna be good. All right, so which one of these signs do you shine? Add to the comments, which one is the sign where you really shine? In the areas where you shine, I am so super proud of you. Give yourself a pat on the back, okay? Okay, but the areas where you might need a little bit more light, add it in the comments. So what is the area where you need to shine a little bit more light? Is it having a clear brand identity? Is that the area that you need to focus on? Is it creating more consistent, valuable content? Is content missing? Is content missing in your creator business? What about your followers? Do you have a strong community of followers that are on track to become customers and on track to become loyalists? A strategic 6-figure system is exactly what you need. It's the strategic 6-figure business system that's going to bring you home, that's going to bring you to the bank. So whichever sign that you chose that needs more light, you just need focused step-by-step guidance with actionable steps. I got you, girl. It really doesn't matter if you're not that far on your journey. You just need focused step-by-step guidance with actionable steps. And those steps need to be quick and easy because I know you don't have much spare time. Click the link in the description and I'll reach out on what your next step is to create that rinse and repeat path for your journey to six figures. You got this because you got me. Now for sign number 5. You are always learning and growing. And if content creation is an area that you needed to shine some light on, then I want you to check out this video. A lot of people are learning from my 3 steps to content creation success. It will work every time. You really are well on your way. And until next time, always be creating. Bye for now. Here's your video.